everybody, I'm Palm Beach's Paul. Welcome back to my channel. Pretty beautiful, huh? That's the Intercoastal Waterways up here in West Palm Beach, and that's where I'm coming from today. That over there, those beautiful homes, that's the island of Palm Beach. So you have the bridge over there, crosses over from West Palm Beach, where I'm standing, over to the rich and famous of Palm Beach. I'll make a video about that another day. But today, we're here to talk about West Palm Beach. If it seems like I'm moving up and down, it's because I'm on one of the many docks that they have here where people can park their boats for the day if they're coming down here to West Palm Beach. This is all pretty new within the, I'd say, the last 10 years. West Palm Beach has a population of about 115,000 people. It's one of the larger cities here in Palm Beach County. In fact, I think it's the largest city in Palm Beach County. And it's about 15 miles, I guess, north of West Beach, where I live. And we used to live up this way when my wife and I first met. We used to actually live in a little cottage in a historic neighborhood. If you saw my video, Flamingo Park, that I did, the bike tour, we actually lived in a little cottage there when we first met. But it's a great city. It has a lot going on. Behind me, spin around here, you can see behind me, you've got all these buildings. You can see a lot of new construction going on back there. There's a lot of new waterfront condos and apartment rentals, luxury apartment rentals going on. You have the Tourist Street, which has got all the restaurants. It's a really neat place, a big nightlife. You have City Place, which also has lots of shopping and restaurants. And then, of course, you have Flagler Avenue, which is all right there, which we'll spend some time today. And Flagler Avenue is just an amazing place. They have all their major events down here, the 4th on Flagler, Sunfest, so a lot of great events that take place right here in downtown West Palm Beach. So what I'm going to do today is kind of just drive around, and I've got my bike, and we're going to cruise around downtown West Palm Beach. May stop in and show you a couple of my favorite places. They have a really good microbrewery down here. And if I can get over there, there's also a really great coffee shop that I like going to. And then I'll just show you some of the other places around here as we kind of pedal around, some historic locations, and basically just kind of take a tour today of downtown West Palm Beach. So let's get going.
I know the reason why we chose to say goodbye, but I can't help my feelings. Right now, I can't deny you never left my mind, and now my heart is bleeding. Why did I have to break it up? Guess I was just a young girl living in a dream world. I thought that I'd be better off, but now I'm in a prize. I don't know how.
So as I was saying earlier, all these buildings behind me, that's all new construction. A lot of this wasn't here a couple years ago, and West Palm Beach just keeps redeveloping itself. I'm on Flagler Drive right now, and this is where I said they have like Sunfest, although it kind of stops right back there by that Marina. That's usually the end of Sunfest, and goes all the way south for most of the road. And then they also have a big 4th of July event down here, and they have other festivals there, but those are the two main ones, Sunfest and 4th on the Flag. All right, here's a little fun fact. Back when I was in my 20s and my 30s, I was a sales rep, and I used to sell office equipment to office buildings, so I went into all these buildings and had to make sales calls. Now you see this tall, black, very ominous looking building behind me? Can you guess what the name of it is? If you do know the name, leave a comment down below, and then I'll tell you at the end of the video.
But now I pay the price. I don't know how to forget you. I can't forget you. You're always on my mind. I do the things that I should do, so I can't forget, but you're always on my mind.
So if you've been following me on this channel for a while, you know that I definitely love fishing, and I'm standing in front of one of the coolest and most sacred places to fishermen in not only Palm Beach County, but in the United States. This is the West Palm Beach Fishing Club, and it was founded in 1934. I almost had it, I thought it was 39. 1934. It is probably one of the if not the oldest fishing clubs, one of them, and it's one of the longest lasting fishing clubs. A lot of them, I guess, you know, not around anymore. This one still is. It's very active. It is a great organization. They get kids into fishing. They get adults into fishing. They have, you can join the club, which isn't that much, and they have lectures where they'll have, you know, anglers come in and teach you everything about how to tie knots or how to shark fish or how to inshore fish, offshore fish, you name it. My son came to an event they had here. It was really cool, and they taught the kids how to tie knots, and then they, the next day we all met up on a drift boat and we went out fishing. Just a really fun event. So I highly recommend, if you're into fishing, if your kids are into fishing, or if they're not and you want to get them into it, that you come check out this club and tell them Palm Beach's Paul sent you. We have a lot of water, obviously, down here in West Palm Beach, and we have a nice marina. This is the Palm Harbor Marina. A lot of the boats are empty. A lot of the people probably stayed up north, or maybe they're in the Caribbean or somewhere. But as you can see, there's a lot of really nice yachts over here. And what's really cool is, for a while, the yacht, the Quantum of Solace from the James Bond movie, was parked right over here. And that was pretty cool. It was an amazing looking yacht. But as you can see, there's some pretty spectacular yachts there, and it's always a fun thing to just sit down here on Flagler Avenue and watch as all the boaters go by. Yeah, I like that one too. You may have seen this backdrop here in one of my other videos, when I made a video about the grain market with $1 million view. We're basically still on Flagler. This is the end of Deter Street. Deter Street's right up there. We'll be up there in a little bit. And this whole area out here is where they do the grain market for West Palm Beach. They also have, you may have saw my, if you saw my video about the Christmas lights and all the Christmas events that take place, right here is where they do Sandy, which is a Christmas tree made out of nothing but sand. And they have a light show, and it's really awesome. Everyone loves to come out to that. And then they also have, and there's some construction going on, but they have some water fountains up there that the kids love to play in, and they shoot up out of the ground and all that. And just all sorts of events that take place right here, all in this area. And there's restaurants, and as I said, there's Deter Street right up there, which, I'm sorry, Clematis Street, that has all the restaurants. And we'll be going up there and pedaling by in just a little bit. But really nice space. And then, as I said, the $1 million view is all that. So it's a really good green market, pet friendly, and you should definitely check it out when they start doing it again. Oh, this bike riding is getting me hungry. So one of my favorite restaurants that and bars that I used to go to when I was younger, I haven't been there in a long time, but it's a good place, good food, great drinks, and a lot of fun for the younger kids, is E.R. Bradley's, which is right behind me. And it's a pretty cool place. It actually started off over on the island of Palm Beach, and it was like a bar place that had been around since, I think, the early 40s, maybe longer. The gentleman that owned it, E.R. Bradley. And it was a pretty cool place, and then it became a local bar, and it was very popular. Everyone would go over there to the island of Palm Beach and hang out. It was known pretty well amongst the partiers for the place where girls would get up and dance on the bar. Not mentioning any names, but pretty cool place and a lot of good times. And then, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago, they moved it, maybe longer, from over there, that building, and they put it right here in West Palm Beach. So, but still a great place to go, check out, and good drinks, a lot of fun, really active nightlife. Okay, so I'm pedaling up towards Clematis Street, and a lot of restaurants and bars up here, and one of the places across the street over here. kind of going the wrong way. But one of the great places to get a bite to eat is Pizza Girls right behind me. It's amazing. Many nights we've been down here listening to music. They used to have a lot of events here on Thursday nights right down here at this green area. And then we'd end up going over to Pizza Girl. So if you want a good slice of pizza, check out Pizza Girls here in downtown West Palm Beach. So this is Clematis Street, the section I was at the beginning of it. You can still hit a lot of restaurants and bars down there. And then you can see here they're fixing the streets up, and it's always changing. There's a lot of places, always new places coming in, and looks like street projects being done up on this part. So they'll be doing that for a while, I guess. So now I'm on the corner of Clematis and Rosemary, and one reason I wanted to come up here was because this piece of art in front of this building is so cool. I've always liked it. Check this out.
I want it, baby. Stop and try it. I want it, baby. I'm waiting.
Pretty cool, isn't it? All right, I'm getting thirsty, and there's a really good brewery here called West Palm Beach Brewery, and I think that's where we're going to head down and get a cold one. So let's get on the bike and go. So in this particular video, I'm not going to talk too much about real estate prices. As you see, there's a lot of condos down here. Pretty much that's all there really is. There's condos, and they vary, and there's rentals, a lot of new rental communities, luxury community type properties, or luxury rental communities, and then obviously condos, and they vary in price all over the place. So I'll do another video about that at a later date and time, but this video is more just kind of showing you guys what West Palm Beach is like, and if it's somewhere you might want to live or check out. If you do, just give me a comment down below or reach out to me, and I'll be sure to look some properties up for you. As I said earlier in the video, a lot of this is new. You can see all the new construction that's been going on here. A lot of it in just the past year. But the Bright Line is our high-speed train that takes you from West Palm Beach to Fort Lauderdale and Miami. My wife and I took it last year to Fort Lauderdale, and it's really nice. And we also took it to the South Beach Wine and Food Festival, and that was amazing. And we paid for the upgrade, which the upgrade gives you, I guess, a little nicer seat and a cocktail. All the seats are pretty nice. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You take that down to Fort Lauderdale if you want, and I think it runs a couple times a day. I'll put some information down below so you can check it out. But it's the Bright Line, and you can head down to Miami without having to deal with all the traffic. Wah, wah, wah. Well, that sucks. The microbrewery is closed. I'm not sure why. I know they serve food, so I don't think they're closed because they closed all the bars, but they actually serve food, so I'm not too sure. Maybe it's just too early. I didn't check the time. But all right, so we're not going to get a cold beer. So the next favorite thing on my list is an iced coffee, and I know just the place, and it's right around the corner. So hopefully they're open. We love dogs, so I thought I'd put that in the video. If you have a dog and you live in downtown West Palm Beach, maybe that's a good groomer. I don't know. I just thought it looked cool. All right, so I see that the coffee shop is open, and this is one of my favorite coffee shops in all Palm Beach County. It's called Johann Joe's, and we're gonna go check it out. This place is really cool.
Hey, a great smell coming from your coffee pot?
Uh-huh.
That's good coffee.
I'd like to introduce a totally different way of making coffee.
That hit the spot. Probably better for me than a beer. Got myself a frappe latte. Man, it's hot out today. They said the heat index was going to be about 109. Probably the hottest I think it's ever been in West Palm Beach in all of my 28 years. And I'm feeling it today. But it felt great inside. You can see it's a really cool coffee shop. And I think it's been here about 5 years. And it was nice and cool inside and nice AC and really neat interior. But they were doing a local commercial, or somebody was. They had a camera crew, so I didn't want to talk because they wanted quiet on the set. So anyway, I'm in the shade out here, and it's outside. This is working for me. Another fun thing to do when you're out in West Palm Beach is come out to the amphitheater down here, and this place has, they use it for Sunfest, a lot of concerts up here, and they also have a lot of just like jazz events. They used to have like Sunday jazz out here, and just pretty cool amphitheater. And they've also had a lot of things out here. Most recently they had a lot of Black Lives Matter gatherings here, people coming out and getting involved in the community. So just a nice pavilion amphitheater that they have out here, and hopefully when things get back to normal, they'll get some more concerts out here, and you can sit out here, grab a seat, especially in the winter when it's nice and cool, and put a blanket down and enjoy some good music, fresh air. You got the water to the left, and just really neat. I think West Palm Beach is a really pretty city. They've done a lot, and they're still working on it, and a lot of change going on, but as you can see, all the new construction. But all in all, just looking around, it is one of my favorite cities to come out and hang out. West Palm Beach really is pretty, and I don't get up here as much as I would like to, but when I do enjoy it. And this is all new, this out here, and just the nature that they're bringing back to it. But it really is pretty. It's a wonderful place to come visit or live. Not bad, huh? Beautiful place to visit, beautiful place to live. I just want to take a moment and thank everybody who has subscribed to my channel and those who've been leaving comments. I really appreciate it. I started this channel just as kind of a way for me to show Palm Beach County. I thought, what a fun way to highlight what a beautiful place it is. And being a realtor, maybe if someone saw it and liked it, they might want to reach out to me, and they have. I've been getting people reaching out to me. I helped a family move from Tennessee recently, and they're now living here in the Palm Beaches. And I just helped a gentleman up from Connecticut get a lease accepted. He's going to lease a place down here before he buys. And it's all because of this channel. So I want to thank you. It really means a lot to me as a realtor, and also just, as a content creator. I enjoy making these videos, and I don't want it to be just about real estate. I mean, that is how I make my living. Unless I can get enough of y'all to subscribe to my channel, that I can be like the rest of the YouTubers, that I wouldn't complain about that. So yeah, it means a lot to me that you guys watch and subscribe, and I kind of self-taught myself how to do all this, and I'm getting better equipment. I got this new wireless lab that should help a lot with audio, especially on windy days. Even right now it's a little bit windy, so I'm hoping that this is going to come out much better than my old microphone. But anyway, just want to say thanks. It means a lot. Keep watching, keep subscribing. Please share it. And don't forget to click the links at the end of this video so you can watch some of my other stuff. And as always, when you're in the Palm Beaches, get out and enjoy paradise. All right, I'll talk to you next week. For those who know, it was called the Darth Vader building. Dun, 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 dun. But it's called the North Bridge Tower. But you can see where it got its nickname from. Cool building.